Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction. Plants with Dustin and Bree for episode 42 in the second season of the Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, I was doing some shower thinking, best time of thinking, and I was like, well, technically my Lao Lin is Shusui theory could still be the case because the one Jinshi was face grabbing, we're assuming Lao Lin, but that could be a body double for Lao Lin. So
Mhm.
I was like, wait a minute, it could still, my theory still stands. The story is a work of fiction though. The names and characters, organizations are imaginary. Don't forget, guys. I thought he was to pull out a photo. I was like, what?
What? Whoa.
Mm.
Graveyard on the north side. Yep, tied to late emperor, like we kind of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything's been tied to late emperor. We think about the ghost story thing we had a few episodes ago. One of the graves. There's your lantern plant.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, even after death.
Really though.
Oh, there's a clue for you, guy.
I mean, she knew eventually that she'd probably be caught.
This smell.
Mm-mm.
Hold it.
Gotcha.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Mad.
Jinshi's learned being around Mamao.
Now you put some bass in that voice. We heard you, Jinshi.
I was gonna say, no, that was some concern.
You can't just go 180 to the other after that.
Yeah.
Lance, what were we talking about? People being red flags in our last episode here.
Oh, she
Oh
knows.
no. You just triggered PTSD for her.
Too late.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Ah,
This man's the true villain of this series.
oh
And he's already
no.
I
dead.
feel so bad for Jinshi.
Because he looks like that
That
fucker.
is. Ooh.
Yeah, she would be older. Yep. Because you were too old.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're triggering her PTSD and old ass
Yeah,
memories
she's
now.
traumatized. You ain't
I
getting
mean,
nothing from her.
we knew she was traumatized.
Yeah.
Well, still,
What
technically,
were you saying?
it doesn't answer anything. We already knew he was a
I was-
high-ranking person.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. What were you saying though about the truth about him coming out this season?
Oh yeah, that was that was going to happen this season easily. Oh, she just poisoned
Uh-oh.
herself.
Oh,
Y'all gave her a chance.
Emma was quick.
I mean, she was ready for it, like you were saying.
Yeah, like I said, she knew eventually that she would be caught.
Oh, I mean, like the poison, the fast acting poison. I was like, dang, she almost died immediately.
Hey, get out of your shit, man. Oh,
I would say, damn, he's freezing up.
well, because his biggest secret basically just came unraveled. Or at least what his actual status is.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Casual.
Wasn't.
I was gonna say, being told that.
You look like a pedophile.
I was gonna say you.
I have to.
Especially when you consider most people consider his looks a blessing.
Yeah, his memory is always a withered old man. Illegitimate child.
Mm,
Yeah, you have to have a connection. You look like him, my dude.
mm.
Yeah.
I begged my brother, the emperor, to let me become a eunuch. Okay, so he's his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Good piano in the background. Nope, and it's from that one village that Mouse currently at. That's your
I
lead.
was gonna say, I'm assuming that village is where they're.
Tahu. Wait, that name's familiar. The ghost story lady. Yep.
Mm.
Mm.
Well.
Yeah,
Yep. There it is. The tie to
yeah.
fucking Lalin's family. Oh,
Mm-mm.
music going off.
Look, I'm all for badass Jinshi, but Gaoshin, you might want to put a leash on this man.
Was later given to Shisho. Yep. To a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
There's your tie into them.
This was the worst time for this man to go off his meds.
I think he's been off his meds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the sheer amount of testosterone that's pumping through his blood right now.
Damn. They all look alike.
Yeah, what the
Mm.
hell?
Like foxes. Fox Village.
Mm.
Oh. That's not the real one. Kind of has to.
Mm-hmm.
She has a beauty mark up there that she didn't get rid of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Damn. Nope.
I guess technically we were wrong. That isn't the concubine.
I said that I was having
Damn.
shower thoughts. Interesting.
That explains the absorbent amount of damn.
Yeah, at this point, he's allowed to be as first forceful because this is
I
a
was saying,
plot.
yeah,
Mhm.
at this point it's pretty obvious.
God damn, he's pissed. I granted though. Yeah, now they're all being questioned.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear this conversation he has with the Emperor. Hey, buddy, brother, bro.
Mm.
Right.
You know I love you.
There's some shit happening.
By the way,
Unable to
the
locate
fourth
her.
wife is a bitch.
Well, I wouldn't call her a bitch. They're all it's the father. It's the fucking Shisui.
Mm.
It's Shiso, I mean.
No, it's all the dad when it comes to it.
Remember, she is a spy though. Shisui is. Yeah. He's gonna figure out. He's gonna tie it back to that village eventually. We still haven't got the point where he
Yeah.
switches out with Adu though. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Now he knows. Oh.
was that
Ooh.
is that wine or blood?
Yes.
Blood.
'Cause that was
And where are you
splintering
gonna go?
bamboo.
Papa's coming to rescue you.
My man.
That's exactly what I thought he would
Jesus.
do. Oh,
Hell hath no fury like a father scorned.
How did
oh,
he
it
find
leaked
out?
out. It leaked out. And of course, she's show is missing.
Mm-hmm.
The father. Housekeeping.
Mm-mm.
Is that?
I hope it's not. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was her other friend. Never mind.
What was that?
Abacus.
Abacus?
Who are you? Unlock.
Huh?
Yeah, lock in a lot. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, what the
I'm
hell?
saying
He looks like him.
it's a family name?
Cursey name given by the
Yeah.
Pearl family. Adopted son. Looks like he might be an antagonist, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say.
Inflation.
Hmm.
No droughts, no insect plagues, nothing like that. And it went up each year. Price of iron went up. Price of metal.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just a younger version.
Really though.
Yep. Embezzlement, baby. Preparing for a war. War, or at least some sort of conflict.
Yeah.
No, don't.
I still don't fully trust him though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's your doggy ears.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He's sweating. Discount on this
Oh
bill.
my
What's the
god.
bill? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
How did he do that?
Mad.
He's a furry.
Damn.
So Mamau's a cat and he's a wolf. Got it.
Dog. And the same thing. He's gonna sniff out that trail.
Mm-mm.
He's gonna dig up whatever he can.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of a third one. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait until Jinshi just fucking runs into this place because it's gonna be a scene.
Well, he's got to be convert about it, but we'll see. We're about to be over here. I'm about to say, very good episode considering we had 0 Mamau in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the strength of your writing and your cast and your side characters.
Mhm.
And I mean, Jinshi technically isn't a side character. He's one of the main
Yeah.
characters, right?
Yeah.
He's just not
Yeah.
the pro tag like Mamau is. But that's just the strength of the writing of the show. It's a good episode when you can get into the POV of one other character and have them be the star of the episode and really shown through. And Jinshi's his connection to the late emperor that the clinic lady saw, so
Mhm.
it freaked him out and triggered his emotions. So understandable that he went crazy that way. Us finding out that's pretty much, I guess, Shusui is Lalaun at this point. At least we could assume
Mhm.
she's Lalaun. Whether or not she's the one who's the mastermind or it's the grandpa, I don't know, or the father, I don't know. It could be either or. I wouldn't be shocked either or. Also, good point out that the episode pointed out, like the emperor could have been keeping them as a reason to keep them in check. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I would have loved that conversation between him and the emperor. They're like, "Hey, you know this is happening." He's like, "Oh shit, they finally did something."
Mhm.
It's like, damn. Meeting Locke's adopted son was cool. Got another
Mhm.
doggo in the court here. I didn't think about it. I think they mentioned it in season 1 something about him having like an adopted son sort of thing. Um,
I honestly don't remember.
I think it was someone will point it out to me if I'm correct or
They
not.
might have.
I think they pointed out at one point. Hairpin, fox mask.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
Fox Festival.
white bitches here.
Oh,
Oh,
Mm?
oh. So, hey, y'all looking for the start of the Shikon Jewel?
for
Damn.
real.
Every time I see Miko like outfits, I always think Inuyasha. Um,
Hmm.
No, that's fair.
Next episode's gonna be wild because, like I said, we still haven't got to the point where he switches out with Ado. Because obviously he's got to find some sort of lead, and he'll switch out with Ado. Which I know they said brother, but she looks so much like her. Can't help
Oh
it.
no, well, I figured he was his brother, like the Emperor's brother, a long time ago.
Well, yeah,
Like
but I was thinking it could be son because there's still the whole child situation, and like
I know, but
he himself called him brother too, and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think it's his son because then he wouldn't be doing all of this stuff with the concubines
Oh, he
because
still
he's
can.
got an heir.
He
I
still
mean,
could have.
he is, but the urgency wouldn't be there.
Yes, it would still be there. It's 100% there. He'd be
Mm,
acting as the crown prince,
I
regardless.
mean, yeah, but it was way more urgent than it
It
needed
could
to
have been
be.
either theory would have worked, honestly. He's still under the capacity of the emperor slash he is still in succession
Yeah.
line, so he could still do that. And then once, even if he wasn't even in power, once he spotted the fake, he has the authority as somebody assigned by the emperor to touch the concubine who's not a concubine. So regardless
No,
of the
I was talking
theory,
about like the emperor, the current emperor now,
oh,
like moving around, moving amongst the concubines as fast as he was going to, and like the urgency of like,
oh, he
oh,
could
we need an heir or blah blah blah, and like how the
maybe.
concubines were in the beginning. Like if he had an heir, they wouldn't be all like they were.
If it's not from a legitimate child, though, right? That was the whole point. And then they said that
Eh,
this child is dead with Lemon. So that was the whole point was I was trying to make is like you could technically that's why I was trying to figure out ages and all that. And he's still, regardless if you disagree with my theory or not, that's he still looks like Ado, regardless of whether or not.
yeah.
But he himself called
Yeah.
him brother unless that lie was told to him, which maybe, but I don't think so. It could, I mean, the lie could have been told to him that you're his brother, not his son. See, my theory's still
Mm,
alive. God damn it.
mm.
I mean, he's technically not wrong about that not being the concubine, so I can't say Lance is wrong.
I'm just saying, fucking still, my board is string. I just gotta figure out Kulun now. That's impossible. Um, no, like I'm being a little bit joking and facetious there, but I still he called himself his brother, and unless they've been lying to him, which they could have, they could be lying to him as well. We have to go with the fact that brother for now until further evidence comes forward. I'm still under the impression. Once again, no spoilers, please, in the comments. That's all I ask. Yeah, Lau being Shusui makes sense at this point. Kind of thought that. I'm not sure if that's we're not confirmed that that's actually Lau either, technically. So I could be still regardless, Shusui was tied to the concubine. I kind of called that. So go with
Mhm.
that. But
I mean, if
um,
she is, again, that's crazy because we see her as the servant before we see her as the concubine in the palace.
well, they
So
did
this has
a
been like since the beginning.
well, they did a really hard, like not hard, but really a lot of work going. Oh, Lau never comes out usually, and she's always hiding. She's always using a lot of jewelry and makeup and fashion
Hmm.
trends, and she's a little on the younger side too, and not as voluptuous as the others. So that's why the emperor doesn't touch her, or the emperor kind of knows the truth, and it's like she's only there for political power, right? The only two he's actually
Yeah.
doing anything with are the two that are pregnant, who are of age and all that shit and are older, and he's
Mhm.
got better taste with those two. Just saying. Don't want to be like your fucking the late emperor, apparently. The worst fucking person in this show.
Yeah, for real.
um so yeah,
This all could have been avoided.
and so she was at the grave and it looked like of the ghost teller. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Um the ghost teller did die shortly beforehand. So once again, we already knew it was kind of all going to be tied back to the late emperor, at least with the women there. So that makes sense. Once again, great narrative, long form storytelling. Once again, by this show, um, a lot. And Jinshi just he's starting to push his power as whatever he is, as the next person of power inside the palace. Right?
Hmm.
He's pushing his power now. He has to foul him out. And when we still got girl, giving birth, saying Jesus Christ, that happened this episode too. But your cat just jumped and scared the shit out of me, Justin. I was like,
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't think of anything else. I'm sure there's some shit I missed, but let us know your thoughts down below. Please, no spoilers, like you said. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit. We'll talk to you soon in the direction. Peace.
Boy.